We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. It's 49ers football day. Mike, you ready to get this party started?
You B.A.M right.
What's going on, 49er faithful? Welcome to the B.A.M show. It's your host with the most, the damn B.A.M host, WayneBreezie, Mike Andrews. Bro, it's game day, bro. How you feeling right now? I know you got to be on level 1,467 times 10.
You know, it's like absurd to try to contain excitement all day long, right? Like, it's not like, oh, the game is on in 10 minutes, right? Like, I woke up this morning like, calm down, take it easy, breathe 1 minute at a time. The drive into work today felt like it was 5 minutes. And I have a long hour plus drive to work. Like, that's how like anxious and excited I was. Like, I'm like, all right, come on. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I got food. I got everything. Like, I'm ready, man. I got a whole bunch of traditions I'm doing this year. Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's crazy because I gotta eat before the game, because if I don't eat before, I can't eat during the game. It's not even a superstition. Matter of fact, everybody in the chat, welcome to the B.A.M show. It's a 30-minute episode. So listen, if you got a game day superstition, put it inside the chat right now, and we will be reading some of those off as we get ready to kick off this game preview. Mike, we got a couple of preview shows coming up, pre-game shows, I like to say, coming up. We got Nothing But Niners pre-game show. Mike, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so at 6:30 p.m., so roughly 2 hours and 10 minutes from right now, we're going to be going live. We're going to be previewing some of the game. It's not the pre-game show. It's the preview show. All right, so we're going to be going through some matches.
You just messed up my whole thing, but it's cool.
Why?
Because I said it wrong. But you made me cut you.
Yeah. I'm doing 2 shows before the game. That's why. So I'm doing one like 10, 15 minutes right before the game time also. That's going to be my pre-game show. That's just to announce the inactives. That's it. It's going to be in and out. The fun show is the one at 6:30. It's going to be 45 minutes to an hour long. All right. So head on over to Nothing But Niners. I'm going to try to get it up, pause, on x.com.
Try to get it up.
X been hating on my StreamYard. I cannot get it to work on StreamYard. So I just deleted it and reassigned it and all that stuff. But we're going to see. It's going to be a lot of fun over there. We're going to go over a lot of game day rituals and routines. We're going to talk about some of the key matchups in this game, some of the biggest concerns. Some people have been biting their tongue, holding back. We're going to say what we really feel. I'm going to get Wayne to tell y'all the truth about something. That's what I'm going to do.
Hold on. I got something for that.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Speaking of that, listen, on today's episode, we're going to be doing a B.A.M show trivia question. We got something cooking in the oven. All right. So make sure you stick around to the end of the show. All right. We won't forget. And we'll be giving away a Faithful to the Bay rally towel. Faithful to the Bay rally towel. This is what they look like. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. So here's the 49er red. You got upside down. You got your Faithfuls. I had it nicely written up, and it's got the WayneBreezie. Gotta promote this record, get this record out here, because it's all about being, faithful to the Bay this year, man. We Bay ready, faithful to the Bay, whatever you want to call yourselves. We got to get this Super Bowl championship, yo. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, I need a fucking break. I need a break from football. I need a break from 40 to, like, we win, I'm breaking. Straight up. I just need a break. No?
I'm with it. I got a rally cry this year. Like, I'm
not a war cry, but a rally cry.
No, it's a rally cry because I ain't going to war, but I'm rallying the troops. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, but in church we call it a war cry. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why are we crying? we celebrating. What we crying for? You know what I mean?
Hey, and here's the craziest thing, right? Like, when we be doing all that, we be making all that noise and everything. Like, you really be like feeling something.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it really sure. Like it do something. Like, you'd be like, oh, it's time. Like, oh, it's about to go down. Like, shoulders, everything start tingling. Like, you numb, your lips start tingling. Oh man.
Woo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tingling because I went to the gym this morning, and leg pressing 850. Yo, it keep going up. I'm not sure why it wants to keep going up. My legs ain't going up, but the weight keeps going up. I think I'm gonna start going down on the app and say that I've reached where I can
I
get.
don't know what you're trying to prove because
Not a goddamn thing. Nothing.
Gonna be walking around with 2 plastic kneecaps. You keep playing with this app.
I'm trying to see if the artificial intelligence will figure out that I don't want to do it anymore. We're not supposed to do like poop. Oh, you know what? I think I can trick it. I'm gonna put in that I can only do 1 rep. It sucks because now I'm not really burning and pushing like I'm supposed to, but maybe it'll get the app to say, he's maxing
Have
out.
you do like 5 or something else later on.
It had me do 5 at 850, but it was like 7 sets. It was like 2 warm-up sets and then 5 sets of 5 at 850. I'm like, what is on this weight? I couldn't even put more weight on to the leg press rack. It was like, yo, it's ridiculous. Guys, make sure you download the Locker, Play Locker apps, the Locker app, all right? You can find it in any one of your app stores. Download that joint, all right? We got the WayneBreezie Sports page on over there, so you go ahead, you download it. Use that promo code LFG. It expires today. You can make your picks. We got cool trivia stuff going on over there, and I want you to be a part of the team, all right? So make sure you go ahead and download that app, all right? Use LFG 50. I was about to say let's F and go 50, but I like 50 Cent. LFG.
You picked LFG
50. They picked LFG 50. Everything was pretty much perfect for me, but I like it. Let's F and go 50. If that's what LFG even stands for, but that's what it stands for me. You know what I mean? They'll match up to $100 of your first deposit. So go ahead and check that out, man. It's a brand new app. If you guys like Prize Picks and all that stuff, you're going to love the Locker app. So go ahead and download that joint, all right? All right, Mike, let's get down to it. Couple of things going on with the 49ers. Frank Gore inducted to the 49ers Hall of Fame. Mike, take us away.
Let's go, Big Frankie.
Is it weird to call somebody Big Frank?
Oh, that's crazy. See, I never see. You just took it there, and I never even thought, because I think about Frank and he's just Frank, and I never thought about Frank as a Frank, but Frank as a Frank and not as Frank, and then saying Big Frank, that's different. But I did say Big Frankie.
You did that. You said A too, like Frank. Hey. You don't remember that?
Are you saying A from Sister Act? Or are you saying
hell yeah? I'm saying A from Sister Act. Like, did my hands go like this or did they go like this?
Tell. They was out of the screen. I couldn't tell what you was doing.
Well, I was trying to, because you want to sit high up in the air. You way up there like you on Mount Olympus or something. So I was trying to match the height, but it's A.
I'll back up a little bit.
Dang.
Wait. I went the wrong way. Hold up. Is that better? Like that?
Yeah. See?
Right,
now we kind of match. Dang.
Right. So, yeah, Frank the Tank, the Inconvenient Truth, Mr. 49ers rushing record leader holder himself, has been inducted to the 49ers Hall of Fame. You see him put the jacket on and everything. Are they going to retire his number? They might not assign it, but are they going to retire his number? Because I remember there was a big deal about running out of numbers to retire as the 49ers organization. They were saying, like, we can't keep doing it. So I don't know if they might not give it out anytime soon, but I don't know if they're going to officially retire Frank Gore's number. So what do you think?
First of all, Marty Marr 49er Empire is correct. He's my favorite baseball player too, by the way. And when I met him, Frank Thomas, and when I met Big Frank, at the airport, he was actually called the Big Hurt. So they never called him Big Frank. They called him the Big Hurt. Because I think Big Frank would have got a bunch of pausable moments at the time. Like, you know what I mean? But he was my favorite baseball player growing up. Well, what?
Big Frank is funny.
It is funny. All right, Frank Gore, congratulations. I'm super happy. We got a question, though. Who wears 21 now? And I'm trying to figure out who's number 21.
There isn't one. So I'm saying the Niners haven't given this number out. I'm going. Let me pull up the 49ers roster.
So it was Deion Sanders, Frank Gore. No one's worn it in between.
No. So they gave it to a running back for like one preseason game, and 49er fans lost their shit. They went crazy on Twitter, and the running back had to issue an apology on social media, and he was like, "Listen, I'm not trying to replace Frank Gore, none of that."
I'm trying to think who that running back was.
Me. It was
Sean Drawn.
Was it Sean Drone?
Drone?
Was it Sean Drone or was it the dude from Washington? He issued an apology.
Dude from Washington. Oh my God, what was that running back's name? Alfred Morris?
Was it Alfred Morris?
I thought he was 41. Carlos Hyde was 48. 28. Carlos Hyde was 28. Mark says no one wears 21 or 52 anymore since Goran Willis left. That's what I thought. But Mike's saying,
I'm telling y'all.
was it Hightower? Was it Hightower?
Was it Hightower? Maybe it was. It was in that era. It was in that era, but I can't remember who it was. But the dude issued an apology, and they turned the number back in. Jared Haynes. I found it.
Really? No, it couldn't have been him. He was 49, right?
No, never mind. Yeah, that's not it. So I looked up 49ers running back apologizes and Jared Haynes, but that was for
just type in 49ers number 21. See if anybody's names come up.
He only had it for a day. That's why I don't think it's going to come up. He changed his numbers.
Interesting. All right. Well, again, congratulations to Frank Gore. Well deserved. Mike, I asked earlier on today's episode of the WayneBreezie show this morning, will Frank Gore be a first ballot Hall of Famer? You know I got to ask. Will he get in? You know what? That's a better question. I'm not going to ask you that question. I got a better question. It just hit me when I looked at you because I know you make me ask better questions. You ready? Will Frank Gore be inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame before Roger Craig?
Thank you. Thank you for changing the question. Yes is the answer to that question.
Why?
The answer is yes. He will get in before Roger Craig. I don't think that they're going to put Roger Craig in, and so that means that no one else is going to get it.
Dang.
Well, that means that he's not.
He's not ever getting in.
That's it.
Basically. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys, get y'all questions out here. It'll be a nice little Q&A show. Questions for us. That's what we're gonna do today on this episode. We're gonna do some Q&A. I got a couple of questions starred. Let's go ahead and before we get to those though, just so everybody knows, the injury report is that Yetur Gross-Matos, and I spelled it wrong, but I spelled it the way I needed to spell it because everybody kept saying I've been saying it wrong. So I spelled it so I can say it the right way. All right, Gross-Matos, not toast. People said I said toast, but I don't be putting the T at the end of toast. I say toast, so that the S just goes a little longer. Gross-Matos.
I heard the toast when you said it like that, though. I heard it.
But it's Gross-Matos. It's because of the T gives it because the Matos, Gross-Matos, and D Winters are out of this game officially, right? So, and for the Jets, they're going to be without guard Wes Schweitzer and linebacker Zaire Barnes. So those are some guys out. Now I did want to get.
I found it.
Okay, who is it?
It was Hightower. It was 49ers running back declines Frank Gore's number 21. Hightower.
Was that Tim Hightower?
That he received.
What was his first name? That's why I'm asking.
What'd you say?
What was his first name?
Tim.
Oh, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember if his name was Tim. Gross toes.
Tim Hightower.
I can't stand
the team assigned him 21, and he was like, nah. I saw the fans' reactions. I don't want no parts of that.
Is it Gross Matos? Whatever. Either way, the motherfucker ain't playing. Okay? Whatever his name is, he ain't playing.
I want to know.
I want to know what turns you on. That you can't tell me that song wasn't a fire R&B record. That may be one of the hottest R&B records of all time.
I think Joe is one of the most overrated R&B.
Overrated? The dude barely got any play. How you get overrated? Joe should be he should be second to the guy that we can't ever mention because he's been canceled.
Oh, he's not that good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You're missing out on Joe's writing. Remember, Joe's written.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think his writing is stellar. His writing is phenomenal. I think his vocals and performance is just average.
Yeah, this is crazy how we just are able to tangent. And from a music connoisseur, Lake City Fresh just said, whoa, wow. And I know he's talking to you.
I'm talking about his vocals. I'm talking about just the vocals. I think he's super overrated.
I think you need to listen to Joe again now that you're an adult.
Nah.
That's what I think.
Nah. You know who else got some overrated vocals?
Who's that?
Keith Sweat.
Oh, T Sweat's vocals is terrible. He's not even overrated.
Yes.
He's not
Okay,
rated.
okay.
He's not even rated. Like, what are we talking about
All right.
here? The funny
All right.
thing is, he says that he sucks. Like, that's how you know. But his pen game is strong. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like,
Right. That's how I feel Joe is for real. Yeah. Okay.
you see, prime time. Joe is
That's
underrated.
because they're
for
just catching
real.
up. It's a 2-minute delay. Like when they hear what I'm
It's
saying,
a-
they're going to
I think
agree
it's like
afterwards with the vocals.
That's a long time. 126. It should
It's
only be
not 2
7
minutes.
seconds.
It's probably like I think it's like a 20-second delay between what we say and then how soon it takes for them
Is
to
it
get
20? Okay. You're probably right. All right. So, Mike, I did want to get your take on this, and I'm starring questions. So as I see the questions come in, trust me, we're going to get to your questions. All right. I promise you, we're going to get to your questions. Sean says, I say tomato. You say tomato.
Okay.
Tomato.
Who in their life has ever said the word tomato?
Nobody. It's tomato.
Only
And-
in the
and
expression tomato is the time when someone
it's
says
tomato and potato. Like that. That's what it is. Like it's tomato, potato.
That's not the expression, though.
No. I'm not talking about the expression. I'm just talking about how you say the word. No
You
one
wanna feel
says.
silly.
Yeah.
Spell potatoes.
Spell potatoes.
Yep.
Oh, Potatos.
You sure?
Yeah.
Spell tomatoes.
Same way. With
So
an ES.
it's ES at the end of both of them.
I thought it was. It might just be an S with no E. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I can't say the word avocado. I could say the word avocado, but I spell it wrong every single time. I feel like it should be an extra A. Avocado, and it's avocado.
It's
You know
not
what I mean?
avocado.
There's definitely not a D in there. Like
I'm thinking about advocate. That's
I
what-
know. Damn it. Y'all suck. I want everybody to know when we go off tangent, it's y'all fault. It's not Mike's fault. It's not Breezy fault. It's the BAM crew's
My bad.
fault.
So we got some questions starred. Nobody's getting 21 again. Frank Gore is getting in before Mr. Original 2K running back and fullback because he did it twice. And Roger Craig, Stinky Leg, Roger Craig. My
This is
grandma
cool.
says tomato, but she's from Oklahoma. They say
And they say toilet.
Like
There's no way they say toilet. Is that how they talk? That's so cool.
Wash. I swear to God, I don't believe that.
How they put the R in there? Where they
Ever
get the
since
R?
Medea started putting R's and like her, like I always thought that was just. I thought that was fake. I
It's-
swear on everything.
Maybe
I
he's
thought that
from
was fake.
Oklahoma.
Medea?
Yeah. No, I know he's not. I'm just saying. Maybe the character is.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know what I
know.
mean?
I'm excited for this game, man. Yo, you got me in a good mood. This is hype, man.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I
No
don't know
one says
why.
Strawberry. Stop it.
No.
older.
The southern people say strawberry. Like they say
they
scrawl. Yes. The deep south southern people.
Okay.
Like I'm talking deep south,
Strawberry.
like street hood, like scrawl.
And it's not berry, it's burr.
Strawberry. Yeah, don't even
It's
get
like
the area.
strawberry.
Yeah. Strawberry. Cause you know where I got that from? I got that from Timberland when he said lobster and scrimp. Is you a pimp? Cause I'm a pimp.
Yo, Wayne.
I thought I was the only one that eat lobster and scrimps. But anyway, yeah. Rob D says keep the off tangent stuff. It makes the show dope. Oh, see, you know what I can't stand about Collie? He just be too into the show. You know what I mean? And so like when you come
what
for
that
him,
mean?
he come back at you. I brought up Joe. Well, what happened was if you were really watching the show, Mike said I want to know. And then it happened. Like, you know, it was
You brought
a
up Joe.
No. Yeah, I guess I did bring up Joe. Yeah. But because of your reference, it brought up Joe for me to bring up Joe.
Mm-hmm.
If you
I
were-
understood how you got there. I was
Yeah.
on the trail with you.
You know, I know, but you literally brought up Joe. I just connected Joe.
Not literally.
You figuratively brought up Joe. I just connected the connection.
Yeah.
Damn, I had mad stuff I wanted to ask Mike.
Come on,
You know
we
what?
got questions, and I got a question for them. We got the
Okay. All right. I had some dope stuff.
giveaway
Man.
question. Come
Trust
on,
me,
let's
I
get to it.
had-
Come on. We got it. We got it.
I had
Let's
some
go. We
stuff
got time.
planned out. I don't know where it went. I feel like it disappeared. I feel like I typed it in and it just disappeared. Oh, I know where it went. I'm on the wrong banner. I'm at the wrong folder. I'm like, yo, what the freak? All right, here we go. I
'Cause
knew I had
you
some
be doing
stuff.
too much.
Let's talk about Brandon Ayuk's limitations. Kyle said Well, I don't know what the hell Kyle said, but at some point, is he going to be limited in this game? What are your thoughts on
Right. So it was alluded that Kyle made some comments that people kind of didn't quite understand, I think. And it was basically saying that Brandon Ayuk plays most of the game normally. He doesn't ever play every snap, every game. And then he said, like, so we don't expect him to do that. So people were thinking that they didn't expect him to play his normal workload, which is not every single offensive snap. So it's like a double negative.
He'll play.
So he's going to be playing
every
normal
single
amount of snaps.
Yeah.
He never plays 100% of the offensive snaps.
If it's 94 snaps, he'll play 93.
Bingo.
Okay. Yes. I think people need to go. Make sure you go to Nothing But Niners Patreon where Mike breaks down these pressers so y'all can really dig into, what Kyle be really trying to say, because Mike has a special gift. I call it a sixth sense. Right, he's a special gift. He sees dead people. So at the end of the day, like, he can break down what's really being broken down. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing But Niners Patreon, where you'll get that. I don't even know where you find the time to do that, because that's I don't give a fuck what they saying. I take them with literal
sneaking man pause.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? All right, so he's gonna play. He's gonna play.
Listen, everyone's worried about Brandon Ayuk's limitations. The one y'all should be worried about is Big Trent. That's the guy y'all need to make sure is in football shape. It's easier for wide receivers to be in shape to run and catch. That's easier than a big guy who's going to be taking.
They ain't got no speed to get by him whatsoever. And I think that big guy is going to get out in the run game, get his first pancake block, and next thing you know, is going to be on and popping. That's just my take on Big Trent. Now, what you're saying is reality. Okay. What you're saying is real. But you must be forgetting that Trent Williams isn't.
He's a dog.
It's not even a dog. He's literally a unicorn, bro. Like, this is the term they use for Trent Williams. You've never seen a 300-pound man with twinkle toes. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's quick on their toes. I'm too swift on my toes for you, mother.
I used to.
You know what that rhyme came from? I'm too swift on my toes for you, mother. Beeple. I can't say both of the words.
MC Light.
No, I'm too swift on my toes for you, mother.
You flowing like mama. What's mama?
I'm definitely not flowing like that. I'll give you a hint. It's a West Coast rapper.
Oh, that narrows it down. It's not Snoop.
It was Snoop, bro.
It was Snoop.
It was Snoop. I'm talking about some Snoop. I'm talking about some Snoop. Yeah, it was Snoop. Yo, Snoop has to be my favorite West Coast rapper of all time.
He is. I remember when we did our back and forth with Snoop and DMX on the
Swift on my toes. You motherfucking. I can't do Snoop without cursing. That's the issue. You know what I mean? Because his curse words got the inflections and the West Coast twang in it, and I'm trying to bleep it out. Yeah. Right. All
How will Kyle Shanahan use Christian McCaffrey, who is dealing with the injured calf/Achilles? Now I want your answer on this one because you threw the last one to me. What you think?
I'm going to use him like he's getting paid $15 million a year. Like this. Listen, y'all could listen to this injury report all y'all want. Y'all could be nervous, but you know who not nervous? Me and Christian McCaffrey. I feel like we the only two people. The only two people that just feel like he gonna go hamburger and cheddar. I prefer hamburger and cheddar on my burger unless I'm getting mushrooms. Then you got to add Swiss. American cheese is good, but they ain't real cheese. I don't know if people know that.
White American cheese is better than the yellow American cheese.
White cheddar cheese is what you really want on your burger.
I never had that on a burger before.
It's a different.
Why they taste different if they both cheddar and they both American? Why they taste different? Than the
because
the
way it's aged.
Okay. Okay. So you saying follow the money? He got the money. He got the extension. He gonna play. He gonna be fine.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna see Mason. I say Mason should get a minimum of 15 snaps. 15. Let me ask you,
all right. Plus minus 25.5 touches for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, plus.
You out your loving mind.
I think they run the ball 40 times in this game. So you could say I'm out my loving mind, but then every time we get to that 35 plus
but that's
number.
15 touches for Mason then. That's what you just said, right?
I just said that. Let me tell you this, bro. Every time we get to the 35 plus number, we win the game.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
So
I know
I'm
you have
not.
some more
I think
questions.
Kyle uses him like how Kyle uses him everywhere.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
Now, does he overutilize him? No. It's game one. There's no such thing. I don't think these injuries are gonna. I don't think this injury is necessarily that serious, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
just me, though.
All right.
I look at it as optimism, or whatever. But here's the most important question. You worried about this? This is my last question. You ready? Let's talk about this defensive end rotation because your tour Gross Matos is out of the game. Who do we got? I know we got Sam O, Robert Bill Jr. And Sam O has to be called up from the practice squad. So when you do your show, I'm curious to know who's going to be set to be active.
Right.
And there was another dude we brought
Leonard
back.
Floyd.
Nah, Leonard Floyd is signed. There's another dude we brought back to the practice squad.
Alex Barrett.
Did Alex Berry get brought back?
Was he the other guy? Let me see.
Can you get the practice squad up real quick? I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier.
I'm pulling the whole list right now. So defensive lineman right now: Bosa, Malik Collins, Jordan Elliott. Jordan Elliott?
No, he's a interior.
Leonard Floyd, Kevin Givers, Hargraves. Okay,
you're not gonna find him. We need the practice squad guys.
I'm going down to the practice squad. IR physically unable to. All right, practice squad. We got Evan Anderson, Alex Barrett.
Nope.
And Jonathan Garvin.
Garvin, that was the name.
Oh, and T.Y. McGill. Yo, we got a lot of. And
those
Sam
are those are interior. I'm talking about edge. I said end. You're not gonna get those guys to play on the end, but Alex Barrett or Jonathan Garvin and Sam O. Possibly those two of those three guys will get brought up. Right?
Yeah.
Because with all right, so who do we have left? Leonard Floyd and Robert Bill and Nick Bosa.
I mean, that's still a solid three, though. Let's not scoff at that. That's a solid.
Well, I'm not scoffing at it. I said rotation. So you only rotating one. So
Nick
Bill
need to be out there every play. Yeah. So you only rotating between Leonard Floyd and Bill.
But why Leonard Floyd don't need to be out there every play?
Because that's okay. All right. I went back and watched the game where he injured Aaron Rodgers from last year.
Mm-hmm.
That same drive that he got Rodgers,
he was super. He
got folded. No, he got folded.
Oh,
in the run game.
He didn't play every snap. Remember, he was limited in Buffalo too. Mm-hmm. But when he was out there on the field, they knew how to utilize him.
You need one guy for the run game, one guy for the pass game. Let Floyd be the pass game guy, and let Bill be the run game guy.
Nah, that shit ain't good.
I know it sounds crazy.
No. Did you watch Robert Bill?
So then, who you gonna have as the edge?
Bro, that's why we asking this question. That's why, Jonathan Garvin, Sam O. See, Sam O gives me the versatility, inside, outside, but I really do like Garvin.
Why can't we use? Hear me out. 3 defensive tackles on rundowns and Nick Bosa.
Because if they run to the outside, them defensive tackles are hit.
That's what the linebackers for.
Nah, the linebackers is there to save. The linebackers are there to clean up the tackles.
I bet you we see 3 defensive tackles and Nick Bosa on the line tonight.
It depends on who the defensive tackles are, though. If it's a guy like Sam O, then yes.
All right.
Because he's technically in, but he's big enough, 269. He could play a little inside and be the outside guy. So yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Pay attention to that though. That's something I
an active list is gonna be crazy tonight. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. That's why I'm going live 10 minutes before the show, just so I can go over all that real quick. That's it.
This is crazy. Look, Late said he said Sam O is gonna play a lot tonight. We'll see. He has to be called up first. So that active list is gonna be crazy because we just gave you 3 names, just edge rushers. Nigel feel like it should be Garvin. I agree. You know what I mean? I agree, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's get to some of these questions that I was able to star. Jason Hess says, Breezie, how do you think Mooney is going to do against Wilson? I'm going to let Mike answer this. I feel like I've talked about this. You want me to answer?
No, I got you. Hold
Okay.
him. Hold the penalties. He gonna be in
Yeah.
early season form. It takes Mooney a while to adjust. And he'll get better as the season goes on. Don't get me wrong. And then the officials will also understand his style of play and all that stuff. But it's Monday Night Football. It's exciting. They want Aaron Rodgers to be good. Mooney gonna get a couple holding penalties. He's gonna be very handsy and very grabby, especially if they don't let him press and jam at the line. If they ask him to stand back, he gets even more handsy as the guy starts to break, and that's when all the flags gonna come. So it's gonna be a problem. But
I don't know.
As far as running hip to hip, he could do it as long as he gets his timing right.
I don't even know if that's where I have Mooney. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners don't line up the twitchy, Deommodore Lenoir on him. If they come on 3 wide receiver sets, I wouldn't mind Isaac Yadam being the one that's covering Garrett Wilson. I want Mooney on the physical receiver. So like whoever's going to be playing the physical style of game, give me that for Mooney. Because let's keep it a buck. Like Mike Williams is big and physical, but he's fast. So I like if he gets by Mooney. I don't think he gets by Mooney with like double moves though. Like he's got to literally like outrun him,
blow by him.
Yeah. Which if he does do that, I feel like I like Mooney's closing game a little bit, like to where he can get the PBU. Like you might see a lot of PBUs if that's the issue. So I think it's gonna be more Lenoir, more Yidam.
If they go 3 wide receiver sets, isn't Lenoir automatically just in the slot? Like
he's in the I think he goes straight to the slot.
No matter what.
Right. So if Garrett Wilson's in the slot, you'll see him on.
So they get to dictate who
who covers who.
Crazy. I'm not giving another team that kind of power over me. That's mind control. That's Debo. Like, he says shut up and I'll be quiet.
And that's the advantage that we want Kyle Shanahan to have, right? That's why we get all these weapons and we sign them, right? Because we want Kyle Shanahan to be able to dictate what the defense does. But sometimes, Mike, you can't help it. Your guys just got to go out there and put up and shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes your guys just got to go out there and handle the business. This is the guy that's going to be lined up in front of you. If we're in man, you cover this guy. If we're in zone, you cover this area. Wherever that is, you be there. You make the tackle, you wrap, you do the things you need to do because it's just the way it is. I don't think the 49ers can do anything about it, but their players got to go out there and make men's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get the goddamn job done. Mark. Breezie and Mike, in the event of dime defensive looks. I love this. So now we add in an extra DB on the field. We just talked about nickel. Now we're talking dime. All right. Who plays DB, Mustafa or Green?
What a question. What a question.
I know who I'm going with.
All right. On the count of 3, you're going to say the name. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
3. Green.
Mustafa.
I don't know why the hell you picked Mustafa. You
I
did that
like
on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So please state your bid.
I think Mustafa's more physical, the bigger hitter, and so I think you want to kind of like make a presence known out there. I think Green is better in coverage. If I'm being honest with you guys,
Green is better in coverage.
Yeah, but I think Mustafa's a physical guy.
But if they come on 4 wide receiver sets, it's all about coverage. It's ain't about being physical. It's about being able to cover your space because I think the Niners play a lot of zone. And I think Green serves that purpose. I think Mustafa is going to struggle big time in space. All the safeties do. I haven't seen one that hasn't when they come into this system. So, like Jair Brown struggled last year until he figured it out. Hufanga, the All-Pro, struggled and he still struggles in space. Like until you're a safety like proven, like that's what teams want, and they would take advantage of it big time. I don't like that matchup as a dime.
I think
now if we go big nickel, we have a different conversation.
And there's strengths to both of those guys actually. Because if it's 4 wide receiver sets, which I don't know that Green Bay's gonna. I do it every time we talk about Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't do it this time.
I know it got me. I don't think the Jets gonna do a lot of 4 wide receiver sets, but in the event that they do, it's gonna be a short pass. What they're doing is trying to spread the field out.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, they're gonna try to spread us out and make us thin. So I still want that downhill thumper to be the guy to come in there and lay the wood. Force fumble, paya. Not that Green soft. I'm making all right. I don't know how to do this properly because I'm making Green sound like chump, and he's not that at all.
I think first of all they both hitters. I just want to make myself clear. They're both hitters, but the thumper is obviously Mustafa. But if he takes the wrong angle and misses that short pass thump, that's yards after catch. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to make sure I got sure tacklers. There's a difference between tackling and thumping. I think Green is a better tackler, but I think Mustafa's definitely going out to lay the hit. Like, you know what I mean? So
it's like Deshaun Goldson, right? Like he'll come in and just lay his shoulder on you. But if you can brace for that, you can spin right off of him. You can bounce off him and keep going because he wasn't going to wrap you up. Deshaun Goldson was a thumper. He was not a good tackler.
It's funny because don't you feel like they both were thumpers though, Whitner and Goldson?
Yeah, but Whitner would rap sometimes. Like
he did.
And put the shoulder in your stomach and like try to knock the wind out of you. Like he'll body you.
He did.
But both of them would do this forearm, like kind of blow you up type of thing.
So. Oh, that's when football could hit. That's when the safeties could hit. They could like take your head off hit. And now they can't do that. So
remember Tampa Bay came to get Goldson from us. They brought a helicopter out there, and all he did was get fined and penalized. Once he got over, I was like, "Oh, they changed the rules." And my man's whole career went to shit. It's bad because he was great for what he was doing.
He was great. Then they changed the game. All right, thanks for that question.
Off season.
Jack's 49er girl Knox. Besides Pooney, what other rookies will have the chance to possibly see the field tonight? Oh, it's a good question. So we know Pooney's starting. And did I scare you and you dropped your headphone? We know Pooney's starting, and he's going to be the guy that's going to play the most snaps out of the rookie. So what other rookies do you feel like might play the second most snaps? Which rookie do you feel like, I'm going to ask a different question. Which rookie do you feel like will play the second most snaps?
I mean, we talked about 2 already.
But which rookie do you feel like is going to play the second most snaps?
Neither of those guys.
Okay, so pick the goddamn rookie.
I'm gonna go with Cowing.
Oh, I like it.
Special teams. Yeah, he's gonna get about 17.
I hope our special teams is not on that field for 17.
No, well, kickoff, kick return, and punt cover. I don't know if
he'll be on kickoff. I don't know if they'll put him
on all 4.
I'm not putting him on kickoff. I'm not putting that little young kid on I'm not putting him on kickoff, bro. I think the kickoff need bigger dudes. I think we got
calling him little.
He's tiny.
Jacob Cowing is tiny now.
He's been tiny. It's part of his game.
Cowing?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he not big and brolic as a wide receiver. He's one of the smaller guys. I feel like Ronnie Bell would be the guy that they put on kickoff.
Why did I think he was 190?
I don't know. I don't know what'd be wrong with you sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you be slightly
really
off.
170. I do. I'm still putting him on all 4. What? I said it.
That's fine. I could dig it. You went with Cowing. Oh man, damn. I wish. I think I'm gonna go. It's tough. It's gonna be tough because the defensively is tough because I think the Niners go a lot of vets defensively. Like I think it's vet. I think the best option was Cowan, but I'm gonna stick with one of those defensive guys. I'm gonna go Renardo Green here, and I know it's tough because Yedem is the guy and Diamador Lenore is the guy. There's no way Green should even see this field, but yeah. Or should I go Mustafa because he'll be the special teams guy? I'll go Mustafa.
Nah.
I'll use your special teams. You know what I mean? I'll use your special teams.
Yeah.
All right. Don't Bother Me says, does B.A. average 17.5 yards a catch? Does B.A. get more than 8 targets?
Yes and no.
So he averages more. Is he taking the over on 17.5 and under on the 8 targets? Or are you pushing at the 8 targets?
No, I'm taking under. I got 6, 7 tops.
Okay. I think he's going to be targeted 11 times in this game.
Brandon Ayuk?
Yeah, why not? Think Kyle Shanahan is playing.
Fuck.
Sauce can't cover.
You're not targeting Sauce. You're not covering. You're not throwing the Sauce 11 times in the game, bro.
Why not?
Let's find out. I hope you're right. Let's find out.
What my point is, it's the way that I think that they use Brandon Ayuk. If Brandon Ayuk lines up in the slot, Sauce is not covering him in the slot, bro. Like he's just not. He's not a slot cornerback. So it's all about how you use these guys. I think if you,
I agree.
Okay.
And I agree with that.
But I agree with you about targeting Sauce. Like, I agree with that. Like, you're not gonna.
It's such a fun game.
It is. Did my Twitter just get kicked off.
Oh boy.
Somebody reported us on Twitter. We were live on Twitter this whole time, and it just says now we're having trouble streaming. All right, maybe it's a StreamYard thing. All right, let's see how many more questions we got before we get out of here, because we got some preview and pregame shows coming up on both channels that you're gonna want to be a part of. This is crazy, bro. I'm sitting here looking at this stuff. Let's say, all right, 49ers 2024. You trust Lenore on the outside consistently, Wayne? Do I trust Lenore? I think Lenore is the best cornerback on the San Francisco 49ers. So you could take that however you want it. Yeah, like
Ding, 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 ding. Pick it
my
up.
bad. You can pick it up. Message.
Yep.
So with that being said, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I do trust him. I do. I trust him a lot. But that's just my take on it. Like, you know what I mean?
I second that take.
You second it? All right, cool. All right, Mike, you ready to do this giveaway? We got a bunch of people in here watching. Sorry if you're watching on Twitter, X, or whatever you want to call it. A great one did have a point. He says Michael Carter II is one of the best slot cornerbacks in the league. I agree. But not when it comes to defending one of the best wide receivers in the league. See, it's like slot is easy. It's easy to make your name as a slot, especially if you're covering a number 3 receiver, right? Like, you better be good. If you're a cornerback with the quick hips and the quick feet and quick reaction, and you're covering a number 3 type of wide receiver, I bet y'all this. I bet you Juwan Jennings has a field day on Michael Carter if they line him up in the slot. I bet you won't say he one of the best slot cornerbacks in the league.
You be talking Breezie, yo,
bro. They don't call me Greasy Breezy for nothing. I need a Greasy Breezy shirt, bro. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Okay.
I love this show, yo.
Okay. You talking it.
Hey, Mike, because it's not a lot of corners that can cover him. He's too physical. And for some reason, he got quicker, even though he's not fast. I think he really understands space and the final frontier. I think he gets the concepts of Kyle Shanahan's offense. He's one of the best receivers that understand. Like Kendrick Bourne didn't understand the concepts of Kyle Shanahan's offense to the T. He was good on third down, but we started watching Juwan Jennings be good on first down when they use him, second down, third down, and stuff like that. So that makes me realize he really understands.
Jennings had like 12 catches last year. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. We overhyping him. He got the little contract extension and all that stuff. You
the biggest hater that I've ever met in my entire life, and I can't wait to do the show where we recap this and I get to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like I get to get back at you. You know what I'm saying? So
yep, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. You right. I'm wrong.
I do come off as a hater, but all right, go ahead. Yes.
Do you think Debo getting over 49.5 receiving yards?
He has to. Yes.
Oh yeah. I think Debo's gonna go. What?
I'm listening.
I think this is gonna be one of his plays. I guess I'm super amped, but I think Debo has a good game. I think the 49ers look to work the middle of the field, and Debo and Kittle and McCaffrey are those guys. I think everybody else will be sort of like, not decoys, but be used normal to stretch the field, open up stuff underneath. I think Kyle Shanahan goes hard at this team. And I heard Robert Saleh was running the steps today. How you feel about that before we jump off here and do this?
They let him run the steps?
They let him run the steps.
Specifically said, don't let him run the steps again.
That's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. He don't work here no more. He don't live here no more. He don't get to run my steps.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. I don't like that.
Not real. You don't sound wild up like I sound wild up, son. Like you don't sound like me right now. Your voice not. I feel like you okay with it.
I just saw the bad news, so I'm not. Trust me, I'm not okay with it.
Well, what's the bad news? We live.
James Earl Jones passed.
Oh,
I just saw it. Yeah. So, but he was 93. So my mood shifted a little bit. That was my guy. I only did one voiceover my whole acting career, only one, and I got to imitate him.
All
But
right,
yeah,
let's
so
do
that was
a moment. Let's do a moment of silence for the late great James Earl Jones. Man, our prayers go out to his family,
the Jones family.
the Jones family. Man, dang. What was your favorite James Earl Jones moment? Because you said you did one voiceover. So was that your favorite moment?
Well, I got to do a couple of lines from The Lion King.
I was gonna go like that's not his greatest movie, but I think that was one of his greatest roles.
The Sandlot made me get the breed of dog that I have now. I don't know if you remember he had the dog Beast.
Yes, I do.
And it was an English Mastiff. So I went and got my English Mastiff because of that movie. And he was the blind guy in there. I never saw him as Darth Vader.
He was the voice.
Just the voice. Right?
Yes.
So I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But do you remember him doing the alphabet on Sesame Street?
I do remember him doing the alphabet on Sesame Street.
That was the most painful thing I've ever seen in my life. It was just the letter would pop up.
We're celebrating the life of James Earl Jones.
He would go A, and then the next one would pop up, and he would just be like B. Like it was no swag.
It's mad deep too, right? Like you almost there with it. Like you almost there with it. He's played a lot of roles. You know what I mean? A lot of roles. But I think my favorite line was Simba, you deliberately disobeyed me. Like that line got me in check. My name ain't even Simba. Like, you know what I'm saying? My name is Wayne Patrick Brown. Right?
You deliberately disobeyed me.
You deliberately.
And what's worse, you put Nala in danger.
Like,
yo, man, bro, that was my joint. The
Lion King was like that right there. Like it shook me up a little different way. But listen, a lot of roles, Field of Dreams. Oh man, you guys are on. You guys are so dope, yo. All right, Mike, let's get to this question. We gave him 46 minutes of great content. And let me see if I even know the question. Did I even type the question in? Am I tripping? Oh, you know where I put the question? Somewhere else. All right, here we go.
Chat.
Nah, you in a private chat. I put the question on a different thing. All right, here we go. And I know the answer. Now, listen, before I post this question, I'm going to scroll it. Oops. I'm so stupid.
This dude.
I meant to hit
everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Is our kingdom. It's our kingdom. It's our kingdom. All right. So listen, the first person that gets the answer right on my StreamYard screen will be the winner of the Faithful to the Bay WayneBreezie Rally Towel. All right. Now it's your job to get in touch with me. I'm not getting in touch with you. I'm giving it away. So you got to figure out how to get in touch with me so I can ship it out. All right. You ready? Mike, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Mike. I want you to ask the question. And then I'm going to post. Well, I want you to ask the question. Count to three. Ask the question. I post the question. 1, 2, 3.
What pick was George Kittle selected overall in the 2017 NFL Draft?
What pick? All right. Let's see how quick they can Google this.
Here we go.
Well, we got the winner, and right in Pennsylvania too. Mike, is that you?
No, it's not. Nah, it's not me. I don't have that. That's not me.
Wow, red and gold in PA. It was pick 146, round 5.
How did he even see it so quick?
I mean, that's why I wanted to make sure I gave it to him visual and auditory.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But he was drafted in the 5th round. And it was pick 146 for the San Francisco 49ers. Red and Gold PA, man. Feel free to send me an email. All right. You can send an email to thewayneBreezie@gmail.com. All right. thewayneBreezie@gmail.com. And then send me your information and I'll get you out a rally towel. Oh, my God. Congratulations. Thanks for tuning in. And Mike, send us home, bro. This was a great show. I'm super excited. I hope you're in PA and that's not a different country, because if so, you paying for the shipping, dog. No, I'm just playing. Yo, shipping to other countries, man, is legit the move, bro. Like that check is extra expensive, yo. I'd be like, yo, he only up the street. No.
Right. What's a country with PA? Persia?
No. I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't
here
know.
we go.
Okay.
We live all the time, kicking it
Wait
with
a
the
minute.
fam, bro.
Okay.
That's Breezy. I'm
Uh-huh.
Mike, and this is the B.A.M. Show.
Bam.